Right, this video is an odd one.
Battery exhausted, she said. I'm fucking exhausted.
Right everyone, this video really is an odd one. This isn't clickbait. It's one of the weirdest things that's happened to me as being a YouTuber. Watch the video. This is Old Paw, filmed from fucking eons ago. Eons. And then I will tell you the story afterwards. I'll see you when you come back. This is a cool video. It all comes with an interesting story. I'm still going to be a twat, don't worry. We'll still try and make it funny. This is a donation video and I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Let's meet the beast. You thought I was going to produce a picture of Mrs. Richards then, didn't you? It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. That's your brain doing that. This is a donation from a gentleman called Michael Ramsey. He has sent this guitar in and it's an absolute whopper. Enter burger meme. Love a burger, love a whopper. That's why I'm fat as fuck. It's an Eastwood twin tone airline. I'd never heard of it. Eastwood is a Canadian company. I've just watched Langdon Bailey's video. I do quite like his videos actually. They don't pop up very often. They should. Sort my algorithm out, YouTube, you fuck pigs. Eastwood are a Canadian company. They haven't made in Asia. I think China. This guitar is a hark back to a Supro, which again is a very old cool guitar that David Bowie used to play. And some say we're a bit shit. However, this is the beast. Ooh, it's bubble wrapped to fuck. You can't see anything, can you? I'm like a shit magician. Do you remember that magician that used to come to your kid's school and trap the fucking puppet's legs in the box? Let's just get her out. Get her out, Paul. Comes with a lovely case. Lovely case. These were bloody expensive back in the day. Feast your eyes on that bastard. What a gorgeous guitar. It's fucking lovely. It's come with no strings on. It's in really good nick. It looks like it's got complicated electrics. It hasn't. It's got two hot rails humbuckers, so it's an angry bastard. And it's got volume tone, volume tone. So there's nothing too crazy about it. Freeway switch. It just looks lovely, doesn't it? Only 20 frets. The neck's sunk right in. It's got a limited handshake, but that's fine. I'll let her off. I like things that look a little bit unusual. I like the single cut look, but I'm not a Les Paul fan, let's be honest. So this thing does all the right things. I'm going to have a little look at the frets. It's got nowhere really. It's a very well-made guitar. I think if you were in Canada, this was almost $1,000. People ask all sorts of crazy money for these used. I've seen them as low as $250, but pretty beat up, and right up to 600 quid for minters. So what are we doing differently? Let's cut the cameras, cut the cameras. I'm coming round, car sit cam. Months and months ago, I had an email from a guy called This is Mike. He bought a kit guitar to build with his son. Fucking cool. And a lot of us gents do that. Then went on to get knocked off his motorbike and paralysed from the neck down, which is fucking terrifying to think about. Now, Mike was going to send me the kit from the States and I was going to build the kit for free and send it back and do it on the channel because that's a really cool thing to do. It's really expensive to send things back and forth. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to sell this guitar. I'm going to put it on eBay for 450 quid, including postage. I've already sent Mike a £400 gift voucher to take his buy to Guitar Centre and buy him the guitar of his dreams, basically. The real Ibanez version of the kit he was going to send me, which, brilliant. This guitar is helping someone direct, and that's fucking awesome, isn't it? Here's a photo of his buy picking up a guitar at Guitar Centre. Woohoo! You did that, we did that, the channel did that, and that's fucking brilliant, isn't it? That boy could be a rock star when he's older. You never know. Don't bedroom tarnish your new Ibanez. Right, back to the twin tone. Let's have a little look at her, shall we? I'm going to take off the truss rod cover, straighten the neck up, and inspect the frets, because this was an expensive guitar. I mean, it's really nice, isn't it? The fretboard's gorgeous. Everything, I mean, it's getting on now. It's quite a few years old. It's a bolt-on neck. We've got a bit of discoloration. That's the best thing about white paint for me, is when it gets old. It gets old, it goes like monk colour. Sick old bastard. Right, standard truss rod slot. I like a bit of standardisation. I know it's a Gibson scale length. Sometimes you can tell that a truss rod is very slack in its slot, because that took quite a few turns then to go back the other way. Not the flattest of fretboards, but not bad, not bad. If there's a queef of a gap under the ruler, it doesn't really matter. It's the frets that are the most important bit. So we're pretty well supported there. I would clarify the frets as bollocks. Not very good there. We are rocking all over the fucking shop, which is always a bit of a pig, innit? So let's see if we can knock them down and flatten them out a little bit. Out comes the frettilization. Someone did message and say that they bought the Frettilizer spot leveler and they were disappointed from what they've got. So just to clarify, when you buy the spot leveler, you get this little bit of kit, which has got the little indentations for sandpaper, and I think 4 or 8 of these pieces of sandpaper. It's like 24 quid, and it's a spot leveling tool, and it basically replaces the £100 Stumac fret kisser, which has got a diamond bit built into it instead. It's 23 quid. If you're an at-home guitarist, you don't need to buy, I mean, that'll outlast me, all right? I'm 44 now. You start saying things like that will see me out, and you fucking hell, you miserable old bastard. But you get that, and you cut little strips, and you use it. For 23 quid, for someone who's only going to work on their own guitars, that is just as good an option as that. And if you combine it with this little polishing Wannabunner that comes with it, get one of them, well, for 50 quid, you've pretty much got everything you need to completely sort out the frets on your guitar. So yeah, it's not a wow product, all right? You're not going to go and milk your own teats because it's so beautiful, but it's very, very functional, and it's very, very fucking cheap. What you get is exactly what I've showed you on the video. So if you're disappointed with what you get, even though you've seen it in a video, I can't really help you. I can't really help you there. Let's see if we can knock down some of these frets and give them a bit of a touch up. I'll bring in little Dave. There she blows. So first things first, we're just going to triple check that our neck is flat. Keep checking that your neck is flat. And that's not bad. I've got a bit of clearance in the middle, but if I get the middle straight, I'll dip away at the end, which you get sometimes on necks. So I'm going to leave that in the middle, and I'm going to make sure my ruler is pretty much flat end to end. And I'm going to check for cheeky rockers. Massive rock there. So we've got to knock down that second fret. Just see if I can get the spacer under him. Not a lot of clearance under there. I can get him under a little bit. So we'll give him a little tap. I'm going to use a better neck support. It's a bit more solid. Right, so here we are at a junction. We're at a junction, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. This is where my guitar maker brain comes in, because if you were at home, you could tap and frettilize these frets. It would probably take you a couple of hours, but if it's your guitar, it's time well spent, isn't it? There's so many rockers here that won't tap down, so they all need spot leveling. For me, now I've spent 5 minutes checking it over, it is going to be easier for me to just do a level recrown. The frets are quite big. Everything is very, very tight to the fretboard. It looks great. So that suggests to me that perhaps it's maybe not the best quality fret wire. I don't mean hardness. I mean like consistency. Yeah, it's something not quite right there. So I'm gonna level crown and polish this, because fuck it, why not? It's my channel. I'll do whatever I want. I'll see you over on the jig and we'll just whip through it. It's not going to take a lot. There's only a few shitters, but let's see what we find out, shall we? Oh, the techs are going to be going mental. He's only fucking filing it off. Right, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've been over on them fret leveling cam, innit? But we're here anyway. I've got my leveling beam, cheapy Amazon piece of shit. Might get some of these made up. I haven't got any of these ordered for Milehouse Studios yet, but that's probably something to look at. I've had to alter my jig a little bit. We're only clamped in a little bit because the neck is teeny tiny. It is tiny. And I'm trying a new colour. I'm trying a bit of purple. Someone recommended that in the comments. I can't remember who you are. Very good. Looks very nice. Yeah, LED lighting and all. Fuck, I'm waffling crap. So I'm supported all the way along. Before you do this, just a final check that your neck is flat. And you can also check, she's pretty flat. and she's pretty well supported. I can't deflect it with my fingers. That's what I'm looking at there. She's pretty well in there. So I'm just going to work away gently. Like I said, I don't think I need a lot. Got an heavier gauge paper on there just to start with. And there straight away you can see all your inconsistencies. We can see our low frets. And the frets are all very dippy. They're weird places. They're not behaving. You get a lot of frets that are high in the centres and they don't match the radius of the fretboard that well. But this is, yeah, just a bit naff. I'm going to put my finger in front of the nut because I'd rather twat that than the nut. We can protect that. And I'm just going to nip over. I'm not pushing down. I'm using just the weight of that. Now it might feel as though you're going too far. Fucking chance to be a fine thing. But you've got to keep going until all your pen's gone. Otherwise you're wasting your time. You might think, oh, that one looks really flat. Have I gone too far? You've just got to keep going. Just touching on these two stubborn low areas. Just touching. So when I'm at that point, I'm now going to move away from that and I'm going to go to some finer grits. Because I'm a refined gentleman. Fucking joking, didn't you? So I've got some much more refined grits on here. Again, protect your nut. We're almost done there. So over to the super fine. And now what I'm going to do to make my life easier. Oh, my camera's getting a bit warm. Time to put the fan on. I'm now going to very gently not everyone does that. I never used to, but I'm just trying to get all my finished scratches go in the direction of a string bend. Ergonomics, semantics, whatever the fucking word is, who cares? This is Devon, boy. So we're giving my dust off. Lovely. This is new, innit? Fancy. Quid. Re-pen him up. You can mask your board up if you've got ham fists and you think you're going to get pen on your wood. Now in theory, when you've done that, you shouldn't have a single cheeky rocker. Everything should be absolutely flat. Incidentally, even my StewMac rocker is not laser perfect. When you hold it up against a proper calibrated straight edge, with a perfectly milled surface, it's not perfect. They still need, even a StewMac needs honing in because they will lie to you. So that's pretty good. We need to re-crown now. I don't watch these videos for seriousness. Well, sometimes life's fucking serious, so get a grip. Get a grip. So let's shape him in. And I'm just going, I used to do this until I had the finest of pen tops, but I now use the Fertilizer polishing system to re-crown. So this gets me my shape 90% of the way because it's fucking fret shaped. That's technical, isn't it? This is the StewMac Z file is the best one I've found so far. I swear my Instagram algorithm is getting worse and worse. Check this out. So we're pretty good. We didn't take a lot off. We're down to about half a mil of pen there. So we'll get the Fertilizer polishing system out. I think this thing works wonders. I have advised them that when they send this out, they should send you 2 strips of each sandpaper at least, because you do go through it. 15, 2, 4, 4 and 8. It's got the little shape on the top and it's just going to help us. And I do like to use my fretboard protector on this. I'm going to whip through me grits. I'll see you in a minute. We're well polished. It's all looking rather spanking. This doesn't need any Myra's Minge Fudge. It's the rosewood's beautiful. It's a lovely colour. I'm just going to give it a teeny bit of oil. Just a tiny bit of oil. So we'll move back over to Wonderland on the Didario mat And we'll get this oiled up. And I'm going to go down and have a bit of fucking lunch because it's 5 to 1. Just in case anyone's wondering, my fancy little camera widget, I can go like that and it will start moving me. It will follow me around, make you all puke. Then if I go like that, it will stop. That's amazing, isn't it? If I go like that, I can do this. I can reset it. And then I can do things like that. And if I get that to follow me, I can walk around and I can say, what do you think of this over here? This is fucking fancy, isn't it? You think there's people here, but the only people here are me and what goes on in my barnet. I know I'll get that wrong, barnet's hair, but I call me head me barnet. That's up to me, innit? I don't have to be Cockney rhyming slang. This is Jana rhyming slang. I've culturally appropriated it, which is a right buzzword these days, isn't it? She's already got lovely rolled edges. It doesn't really need any more than that. I'm going to let that oil sink in. We'll come back, we'll put her together, and we'll just make sure she sets up nice and intonates and does all the things she's supposed to do. I'm quite excited. I really want to hear what this thing sounds like. See you after lunch, you bastards. So the last thing I'm going to do before I string this up is just take off the sharp edges of the nut. I'm just going to take that edge off. Lovely, just a little bit better. Just a bit of a kiss with a file. Now let's get her strung up. Never tear the packet in the middle because you need to know what the fuck's going on. Eighth string. Who has 8 strings? I'll tell you who has 8 strings. The crazy shit my mate James Yard builds. Go and check out Yard Guitars. His videos are getting very, very good. And the guitars he makes are just not of this earth. It's weird. Crazy, crazy stuff. That boy has got a serious bit of brain going on. Right, Billy Basics, we're all strung. I'll just get her tuned up because it sounds horrific. And then we'll run through some pretty basic setup stuff because the action's high enough to limbo under at the minute. I could finger an horse through that gap. The neck's so short, I've got to wind the pickups down out the way because my ruler sits on it. Monumental amounts of action. Monumental relief there. Right, I've got 3mm action. This is an interesting one. 3mm action and my saddles and my bridge is slammed. So there's nothing we can do here apart from shim the neck. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be the thickness of a business card, a tone shim. So I'm going to have to release the strings again, just enough to undo the neck and sneak a little shim in there. That's crazy, isn't it? 3mm and I can't get anything down there.
A lot of boring math later.
Right, so she's strung up. I tried her with 3 tone shims. It was too much, so we've gone back to 2. And I've got 0.96 on the top and 1.1 on the bottom, which is going to be way too low. Of course it is. I love that. I love a tune-o-matic. It's just so easy, isn't it? 1.47. 1.15. Tune her up one last time. Fucking tuning. I think this is ready for a bit of a demo. That action's a little bit low for me because I'm a heavy-handed, ham-fisted moron. Of course I am. But if you're going to go at it like an angel's queef, it's perfect. Very nice. Turn the tuner off. Let's get down to Fritzo, shall we? Let's go and wake Uncle Joe up. And make sure he's got some clean sheets on, and we'll go down and give her a little bit of a caressing. Ooh! We'll go and touch her up like the favourite. No, I can't say that. I'll see you downstairs. Fuck's sake, Paul. Okay, so we're back on the bench for a conclusion, a little tidy up once again. It's a really cool guitar. I love it. I'm going to nick the shape and just make a quick template. It won't take me long. Absolutely adorable little guitar. It's really nice. Sounded great. Very much hotter than I thought it would be. It's just a bit unusual. And in a world where everything's the fucking same, innit? Everything is the same. That just is a little bit Art Deco-y. It's just a little bit funky. If you put that on a wall of other guitars, he's going to stand out. The frets are now lovely. We've got plenty of adjustment on the bridge. Yeah, we've done the bare minimum and I'm massively happy. This has really cheered me up, this build. I hope it's cheered you up. This channel is slowly but surely making a proper chunky difference in the world. And I'm fucking really proud of it. I'm proud of you and everyone else that messages, comments, watches, shares, subscribes, whatever. If you're not subscribed, what's fucking wrong with you? Sort your life out. I'll see you next Monday. You're all beautiful. Right, so the story is as follows. A gentleman contacted me. He wanted me to build a kit guitar for his son. He had become heavily disabled after buying said kit guitar. It was too expensive to send it to me and send it back. I would have done it for free and done it and built it on the channel. It would have been a great feel-good story, but it was ridiculous. It was like £450 in postage either way, minimum. Plus we had to buy a hard case and all this sort of stuff. It wasn't feasible. So I said, me being me and being early YouTube Paul, who just wanted to help everyone, I still do, but I'm a little bit more cautious because of things like this. So I contacted an American mate, because you can't buy gift vouchers from other countries for money laundering and fraud. Fucking, there's the irony. And then we sent that gift voucher to this person. And the idea was that he was going to take his son shopping in Guitar Centre and buy the Ibanez guitar that the kit guitar looked like and send me a video of his son getting the guitar. And, you know, we're going to sell this guitar from the video, to directly fund the geezer that needed help in the States, and I thought that was a legendary move. I was well chuffed with that. So we did that. Sent the geezer the gift voucher, never heard a fucking squeak. That was it. Now, I didn't know how to tell this story, hence the fact that this video hasn't gone out for so long. This is honesty, Paul. I didn't know. I've told several people locally that have come in what the story is, and the owner of this guitar, I've told him recently. I didn't know if I'd been conned, if I had it's the most advanced con in the world, or I'm a fucking idiot. That's possible. It is possible. The other issue is that someone that has an accident that horrific does get quite sudden and quite terrible health implications. So, touch wood, that hasn't happened. I would rather have been conned, I think. But if that person is no longer possibly contactable, that's all I'll say. That's where I sit morally. I didn't want to make this video and oust someone who could genuinely be in a bad spot. And also it's a bit embarrassing getting conned out of 500 quid. That money I've written off. Fuck that. This is still going to charity. And it's going to this charity because Michael Ramsey, the donator of the guitar, said that's the one he's all in for. So that's fine. I'll take the hit. I'm happy. I am happy. It's not the end of the world. Everything I've learned in life, I've learned the hard way. If you think I've been conned, or if you think the other option, yin and yang, it doesn't really matter. It's just the internet. I just wanted to be honest, and I just wanted to get this guitar at the fucking workshop because it's been here forever, and I felt very bad for the donator. So there you go. It's not really a feel good or feel bad story. It's just what happens. It's just what happens in the world of YouTube. It's murky waters at best. So there you go. See you later, everyone. It's a weird ending. Have a funny clip and buy a fucking t-shirt, you tight bastards, innit? What's the matter with you? Got a few of them left. Oh, sorry, little Dave's not even on. That's how serious it is. Man to man. And 17 ladies. Merry Christmas.